Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the LSU Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Wow, juked the first tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Takes the handoff again. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Collins. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, but is the final play of this period. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. The Tigers will have to kick it away. And it's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Can he get there on the ground? Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. He's got some room. Can he get there? He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense clicking now. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The sure hands. It's Haynes. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Using his legs, it's Haynes.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what...
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking downfield, it's Collins. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
On the return, it's Wells. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
And this pass is on target, caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. And they wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. He fires this throw, and is intercepted. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU. And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaking free at midfield. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the second half is a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. Second down after that previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Breaks loose at the 40. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's first and 10.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. So here we go now, third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That puts him on top in the second half. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Committee breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Just ran away from the defense. And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point makes the lead 4. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitching coach.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 10. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle on the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offense. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. 24. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A handoff from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle, it's Haynes. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
Chris, I'll be honest, I thought on 4th down and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. this lead. They've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Trying to run, it's Davis. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They finally corral him at the 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Then he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. And the game just good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Got him. He's sacked.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Back to throw again. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? From the shotgun, drops back, and he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. That's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the LSU Tigers.